Oh, you're still here doing a live stream. Yeah, we got another Ashmont train. See, 1800s on the Ashmont. We saw only one 1800s on the Braintree. Majority of the trains were Pullmans or UTDCs. So this shows you the real Ashmont favoritism. Ashmont this, Ashmont that. Where's Braintree? Oh well. At least Ashmont trains are running. If all else, theoretically, if the Braintree branch were to close, we can theoretically take the 215 back to Quincy Center. So currently trains are not running between Park Street and Airlife due to the track improvement works. So after 845, the diversion extends to service extends to the version that extends from Harvard. Buffooneries. So the diversion extends from Harvard to Park Street after 845. This will occur every night until, let's see if they got appropriate row sign. Got 1747 on the Braintree branch. See, another old school. See, nothing. We got only one 1800 set on the entire Braintree branch. Well, all the 15s, all the trains on the Ashmont are 18s. 1813 trailing the train. This fun fact, 1813 is the same train that caught on fire on the Charles MGA Bridge. So at Park Street, service terminates here. So this is the northbound train. It would have gone to Harvard, but since there are diversions happening, everyone's being asked to leave the train and asked to be boarding shuttle buses. So this train, so the train will cross over the crossover section beyond the tunnel. Then afterwards, the train will cross over. Then the operator will switch ends, and the operator will switch ends and run the train service back to Braintree. Of all the trains I saw, the last train on the last stream was the only 1800s I saw on the entire Red Line branch, Braintree branch. There was only one UTDC set that ran on the Ashmont today, but everything else was either 1800s or 1800s. And surprisingly, no 1900 series were in service today. Not sure why. So apparently the T is gatekeeping the 1900 series during diversions for some reason. Let's hope they are in service tomorrow. I make sure they're clearing out the train. Cab bells are ringing. Conductor's bell. Go cross over. Let's go proceed at 10 miles per hour for switching operations. There's an operator in the cab prepping to set the train up for southbound service. Once upon a time, there was. Once upon a time, there were apparently short-term trains that would terminate at Park Street during rush hour and cross over the inbound track and run express service. So that was rumors. And at the time, they could have ran 5-car trains, but I need more information about that. NAFIS says that the T is overhauling the 1800s. Yes, they are finally came to their senses. NAFIS says 1514 comes in 17 minutes and 1600 arrives in 36 minutes. Are those trains assigned to the Braintree branch? Okay, so the train has passed the switching limits. Then it will stop at the next signal in the tunnel. Now, trains are terminating here due to the 8:45 p.m. diversion, NAFIS. So trains are going into the deboarding here, dropping off their passengers, and heading back into the tunnel. Then at the tunnel, the train will switch ends. As you can see, there's light at the end of the tunnel, indicating that the direction of the train has been switched. The reverse key is out of the first car, which is now the last car.
Passengers, shuttle buses replace service between their wife and Harvard February 5th and 14th due to traffic work.
Now that Now that the guy is in the other cab beforehand.
Passengers, shuttle buses will replace service between their wife and Park Street from 8:45 p.m. to the end of service on February 5th and 14th.
So now the switches have to be aligned for the train to go onto our platform. Now that the direction has been switched and the switches have been set, the train is starting to slowly emerge. The train has crossed the crossover. It's now proceeding at a speed of about 25 to 10 miles per hour. I can't zoom out. Now 1706 is now the lead car.
So there was a Braintree.
Yep. Crossover procedures. So the train has to cross over the points at a speed of 10 miles per hour. Now the piloter will now exit the train and switch positions with the driver. Now the next Ashmont train you see here is another 18 series. I'm telling you, running the 18s on the Ashmont as usual. And Big Red is running on the Ashmont today. Now we have rear destination signs that said Park Street. And that train will change its destination sign. And technically, these signs are incorrect. There is a Braintree / at Park Street sign. I'm not sure why they're not using it. The tracker doesn't show how many any trains heading to Braintree or Ashmont. Interesting. Now doors are closing. Your tax dollars are used to clean this vehicle. Are you sure about that?
Next stop is downtown crossing.
Tax dollars are being used to clean the vehicle. Yeah, sure. Anyways, now serving Quincy and Braintree. diversion crossover sequence. Or no service will resume. We'll continue as normal to the end of the line. So yeah, this is like basically a little stream. So NAFA says he caught someone smoking on D4L7675. Interesting. And you see why is out of service and permanently decommissioned. I'm kidding. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Have a nice day and see you in the next stream.